default that we always go back to. Light and camera mounted for the food prep area. If we want, we can also tilt this up and capture at a closer view the people cooking on the cooktop, flat top, deep fryer. What's that? Good. Yeah. Over here, you want me to like stand here like I'm cooking? Yeah. Here we have this camera set up. I'll have to make some adjustments probably, but to capture conversation between two people while they're cooking on the range, flat top. Okay. Why don't you and the griddle stand there and hold this? Okay. Oh, it's red. Does that mean that's the camera that's on?
Yes, I think that. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to tilt down.
Yep.
Tell me when roughly. Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. I think you can go a little bit lower, honestly. Like, yeah, right. Well, that's too low. But like right there. What do you think?
Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
Now the light's kind of low on you, so we'll work while we're doing it.
Absolutely.
And then
you got a message saying that is so awesome from your text.
good.
Right. How about this?
See, this will be interesting because against that background, stopping that is stopping down.
Yeah, from this is
right.
This is so bright.
We could put some ND filter on this,
maybe because it really helps with you just.
Yeah, there could be a little blind to pull down.
Yeah,
just because you're not really wanting this anyway.
Right.
It might help. So if I covered,
or there's like the film tape, right? That cover would just like produce
we could just block tape it.
Or like, can you put like, I don't know, there's different types of cellophane.
ND film is what I'll do. Yeah. But
cardboard?
Yeah, I was gonna, in a minute, maybe we'll just take some cardboard and tape it up
and see what that does.
And see, but it's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
But it would matter.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's set this camera as if it's a...
This is the only issue with this right here. It's capturing this top more than this. Like you can only see the edge of this.
But when you're standing here...
Oh yeah, because there'll be another one, I guess, if we wanted food.
Well, out of the four
It just depends on if we want...
Let's
This is the face camera and then
yes.
that's like food.
Yeah,
or
so
like,
let's set this
we
one.
also said that could be the person with this coming over maybe.
Let's set this one to see what it would be like.
So now you got this.
And then we have the stove with the vent at the end.
No, you have this and like about this much of that. Now you have all of that. Now you
Do I have any of this? How much further can I go and I miss the but zoom in. Let's see what we can get when we zoom in some.
Okay. How do we
Not down. Where did that zoom happen before?
Image control. There you go. Oh, wow.
Wow. So it's all, like presets on it? No, those are just a mini. That's the mini. That's a mini camera. Okay. And you just move this to. But you're on. Let's go to camera 4, and then zoom in. Yeah. So we don't have. We're not able. Yeah. So this we can tell. Get in there a little bit.
A little bit.
It's not ideal, but
you're good for this or this.
Yeah, it's also not very even because let's just try to get a better shot. I put it in a little bit so we could turn it to this, but like that gives us a fighting chance. we did, what we're testing is how do we make 4 cameras work?
Yeah.
But keep in mind that if I'm the TD,
Right.
for a 4 camera shoot, you're almost forcing the TD.
Yeah.
And if it's a more basic shoot anyway, it's one person maybe TD in it and doing all the tech. And so we would just come up here and go,
Yeah, because if I want to be like,
yeah,
look at this, how it's browning.
yeah. So why don't we go to camera 3 and just kind of talk to the camera and act like you're cooking and not put in.
Yeah, so what I have here on the stove are tomatoes that I'm blanching in some hot water. Really good.
They're gonna be fried up.
And then I'm gonna have a bunch of sausage. Notice how it's nice and brown. And we're gonna leave it on here for about 5 minutes. You know, I'm back. Yeah, so then
That works too.
yeah.
Here, why don't you play with it while I do it?
Yeah.
It's talking about internet being slow and stuff, so let's just see if it holds up. But the only thing is, on that, since you don't have much space, you got to scroll down to get it. But it works pretty good for me to talk to the camera right here
Yeah.
and say, hey, today we're going to do enchiladas. This is crazy. We got some food prep going on over there. In fact, let's go check the food prep over here. Go to your close-up camera and just... all these tomatoes and stuff. It's really good.
It's so fresh.
Let's don't let the flies get in there. And then we're going to be frying up some really cool fried avocado. And so we're going to put fried avocado in here and just fucking bake that thing, man. And just fry that thing. And so then I can come back here and go, so we're a little nervous because we're 1 cook short. I'm going to be covering the fryer, the grill, and the stove. I'm a little worried about this grill, so go back into a close-up, the medium, because I've never really used it, and I'm not sure, but dude, I wish I had one of these at home. And then I could turn to you if I wanted to and go, oh my gosh, I got a customer. So this person could actually run over here and go like this, and then switch over to this camera, like he's got a customer.
Yep.
And
Yep.
is that close enough for now? Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. And then what we don't have is, but that camera could also get it. Pretend there's a customer out there, and I'm like, I'm sorry, we just don't have any jalapenos. Yeah, exactly. Could you get something? Get back, please. Back. No jalapenos today. I don't know what we got to tell you people. We're an educational institution. So that camera could cover the camera. Why don't you walk out of the food trailer and just see what it would be like if you just covered it and went out there and talked to some people and then shot me in here. And you could also cut back to the food trailer while you're walking out there. I mean, you could cut to one of these cameras. You could cut to the wide shot when you needed to walk out. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the grill. You can cut back in there if you wanted to. Like, I don't know what these people want from me out here. I have no... They come from Texas. They come in the middle of the night. We have to figure something else out. I'm going to prep this over here, though, right now. No, that's... And then I'm going to turn around here, and I'm going to talk to the camera. I mean, that's working, Matt? It's working okay? Yeah. Is there any way we can flash no the jalapenos on the screen? I think we could. I think there's a lower third setting. I don't know on the iPad or the phone. But so far so good. We're still streaming, I guess. Yeah, we could do a picture. You could also roll, why don't you roll a video back and go, hey, we got a video we'd like to roll for you about the history of enchiladas. And it's going to look like an interview with a bunch of kids, but it's actually... Yeah, and then you got to press it to take it, just like you would a camera. Oh, you can do that too. Yeah, you wouldn't have to take the thing that I loaded in there already. Yeah, that's a really good idea. That would be more likely. And then let's just say in the script, I mean, so far. Have you taken the wide shot much? The camera one?
I'm just having a hard time, like, navigating all this on the phone and switching.
Yeah.
Because then you have to tap into the image control, and then
I think you. Let me come out.
I can definitely see the advantage of an iPad though, a larger one, just in terms of doing all this.
That's what I was saying, like, every little bit of real estate might make a difference when you have 6 or 7 cameras.
Right.
About that. I mean, you know,
because this works, but you just like the scrolling.
it does. If you weren't scrolling and stuff, it'd be a lot different. Also, we might as well, now that we kind of feel like if we had to do the basic show, entirely possible, it would take a little effort here. It might be that the basic show, this camera is here, but then you couldn't have any food prep here.
Yeah.
And this is, so I don't know how to,
Or do we? Yeah, do we not need one more camera?
well, I really think your close-ups on the basic show is a one crew, and you're doing the close-ups. There was nothing wrong with it when I was doing it. Like, you can follow along. This, I don't know how much value if that. So I'm not sure if it has that much value, because if we put it there, we might as well just try it. And then if we put it there, then this would only be one place that someone would have to do close-ups.
Yeah. High level overview of the food, or is actually zooming in on the food as important or more important than like capturing the conversation? You know, like, is the detail of the food important, or just being able to see it from a distance and have the
Depends on the story. If you're doing
Right, that's what I'm
cooking
saying.
show.
Right? So it really comes back to that, like planning. What's the point? What are you going to capture? Because even if you could pre-record some of the food prep, and then just pop that in.
You could, or you could, if you're doing a cooking show, it might be a little more important to focus on that stuff and not as much on the person talking.
Right.
This is, I put this there so it would be kind of, the higher up it is, the more chance it will get wider. Let's see here how this does. What do you think? Let's start there and see. Wow. That's kind of a...
So if we wanted to...
Is that as wide as it goes?
Is that image control then?
Yeah. Because all you're really getting is part of it. And why is it?
We just... Oh, you can do preset.
I would preset it on wide if you can. If it's
Coming soon.
oh. it doesn't give you all three surfaces, but it gives you two. The other thing we could do is,
Yeah, I mean, you're not.
but that's a good shot,
Yeah,
and you could zoom in fairly easy, right?
I think so. Yeah, you just.
The other thing we could do is this camera gets moved a little bit to here. I just don't know how it's going to do with.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be bacon frying. It could be anything, right? But or there, a little less chance of any particles to get it. But you wouldn't be able to have this. I was thinking if you had to, you're right here. You got to have something for the face of the bugs.
Right.
You know, if maybe what we do is, you know, if we did it here, we could. I found one more arm. Whoever's watching this live stream right now is going, what in the world are they doing?
Zoom in on your face with this here on camera now.
Okay. See? You're getting it, man. So right now, maybe zoom in and go, this is what I'm doing here. I'm configuring this particular thing so we'll have some flexibility. Oh yeah. Dude, this is pretty awesome so far. When you were gone out of the country, I made a video kind of like this that I was going to send you, and then it didn't quite go through or something. It was just a recording. Let me take this off and make it cooler. And how many minutes in can we tell that we're streaming?
18 and a half.
That's good. And we're only doing the 480, which is almost like 1985 TV size.
Right.
We could just live stream the whole rest of our set. Yep. Like, really? And I go, no. I said, and to the woman across the way, I go, it's a little like watching paint dry over there. And she went with it. I thought it was funny. She goes, yeah, it is. She goes, I used to be a house painter. And I go, well, you know how it goes then. But, so this thing, if it's secure, it could do something like, I wonder if this is a surface that needs
Or something up here.
Ooh, where are pans and stuff going?
Yeah, that's.
Usually they're hanging from maybe that. That might be an interesting, I mean, it might be an important thing for us to know. The whole idea of this is to be able to, what if we did this? Well, that's the 9 here. You could.
Well, it looks like
Is it flipping automatic?
2 of the cameras died, battery wise.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
Of course, we weren't.
We didn't charge them.
No, we charged them. They were fully charged this morning, but we had them on for quite a while we're trying to get the stream going. That's good to know, though.
Camera 4 is 89%.
Really, maybe there's something. I checked them all this morning, but I wonder if this gets a little bit out of the way of that, and could technically. Technically do that.
Yeah, that's a good.
That might be.
That works. Look at that.
Yeah. That's as good as any show. I mean, you gotta. It's gonna be interesting to try to.
It's just gonna depend. Like
you're gonna have to walk through what you're cooking,
Or
what you want to capture.
yeah, it might be where you want to capture more food and that's used for the person. So why don't we act like, let's get it set to where it's kind of decent on angle.
There you go.
And then shoot me, find a way to shoot me. I'd have to kind of do this or back that way, either ways. Trying a little more flexibility then. And problem here is you're in a ton of traffic right there.
Yeah.
Something like that, I'm checking here and then you cut over to here.
Yep.
So I think if they really want to focus more on the food, you do handheld on their face and let this and that covers those two.
Yep. This too.
Is it where does it?
That is right here.
Where is it? I think I'm blocking it or something. So something like that would work.
Yeah.
You know, next to that light would get hot maybe. But I don't want to go too high because what if we did this?
Probably better.
I love these arms. I mean, I'm really happy with the arms. What is that? Is that even close?
That is.
Yeah, you actually get a little bit of food prep there, but I'm almost. Maybe if we went back to here, you would have a static shot of these things, all three things, and you could zoom in.
Yeah, I mean you can like.
After you get the shot you want, how do you make the?
You just get out of there.
This person's gonna be busy. It seems to me.
Yeah, I definitely have to do like a run through it because
Yeah. It seems, I mean, there's a reason people don't do shows like this.
Yeah.
Because it's involved once you get it. But, again, we're just kind of focused on the basic. To me, if I were going to do that, I might as well get away from this light and get in the middle of the three things. You would have that on. I wonder. That camera. Get saved where you are. Okay. Probably a little more this way. On the other bars on all of them,
Yes.
but I didn't check when we lost 2 of them.
Yeah, we lost. Four has 67, 3 has 92. Just looking for camera one. Camera 2 has 71. It's like 2 came back. It said 2 were at 0%, but we have 3 cameras running now, so that something was inaccurate in that. I mean, camera 1 is this one. That's the one I can't find.
But it's red.
Yeah.
And, but camera 2 is red too. I thought maybe the live camera was the.
Yeah, I thought that's what or maybe it's saying
If they're recording.
this one looks like it's off. These 2 are off now. It looks like.
Well, and they're. Yeah, they're.
Are they on?
Now I took one live. Is it red yet?
Is that 2 or 3 or 4?
I took 3.
3, yeah, that's on.
I wonder what.
Oh yeah, so that the light's on now, red. So that one, there's an issue because it's red and not on. This one's red and on. Is 4 working? Switch to 4. This becomes red. So yeah, if these are working right, the red light indicates that it's streaming.
It's like a connection thing because that's.
Yeah. Good stuff.
That it won't let me mess with it. Well, in a way, I'm. Okay, now it came back. I just recycled the palette. So it could have been when you didn't go out there with your phone. Your phone was sitting in here the whole time, right?
My phone was right here.
How do we feel about this wide shot? Does it need to go up some?
Yeah, it's just literally. Well, let me see. Let's see.
Can you visit?
Yeah, that's
Somewhere there?
yeah. Like here's what it looks like.
Yeah. There you go. That's an important shot.
Yeah, because you get to see all everything.
It's not GoPro wide, but it's plenty wide.
Oh yeah, I mean, because like you can see, yeah, everybody other than anything right here, yeah, you're able to capture that.
Ideally, we would be watching the stream. Why don't we just? I think we're going to be fine on lights. I think these lights will be way fine once it charges up. Like, yeah. But in the camera so far, it wasn't. We didn't lose it because of power. Why did we lose it?
Right. Well, it said it was power, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Because right now it's back at 91%, 71%, 90%, 80, 66%.
That's gotta hurt when you forget something and you're like, dude, can you imagine? I'm pretty sure a lot of those trailers don't even have air conditioning. Do they?
Some are pretty hot and everything. And it's smaller, but at least it's
And the windows open a lot?
yeah.
And how many people can afford a 50 grand trailer?
Yeah.
This gives me a lot of empathy for, that would be,
It's a like an affordable way though to start if you want to do food compared to a building, right?
I wonder if another one of those would be just as good for, and out of the way.
Probably. I mean, it's just fine.
I got those really strong magnets. I think they're two. They have arms, so I have two of those in the studio, and on the back of my metal door, I just put it, and then two of those fit right on it. So it could go. It might stick out too far there, but that'd be a perfect place to put both of those on the ground. So, it's not idiot-proof yet, but it's not. I'm not getting that oh fuck thing. Like,
Yeah, I think, and I know the mics work. Just
well,
like
yeah, but
figuring out
we
we
were
were making sure that we pick up the good sound, right? It's gonna be critical in here, man, with all the, because it is so loud. Especially if we have this on. That's gonna be on half the time, and depending on the time of year. But if it's in the winter, it'll be on.
I don't have an adapter. I can't go off this and make a note, or if I close it. Can you make a note on yours? Two things. One would be, and we could get this at Best Buy, which is the USB Type-C to 8-inch or 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. I usually have one with me because that's what I do for my, if I want to put a wired headphone into my phone.
Oh yeah.
It's basically a Type-C to this, TRS, and this one has a microphone. That's why the 3 TRRS. I don't know if that would mean if this would be a microphone or not, with it plugged into there. Because we know the speaker's going here, but where's the mic going? The mic go out. It might be. We can't test it because I don't have a headphone jack on that.
They don't make them.
But we get a couple of those over there, and then if you could put down the magnet holder to hold the little step stools, I would think that would be good enough for a kid back here. You want to try it? Yeah. Just, or I can.
I got it.
Are you in trouble?
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, but not a bad place. You could at least sit down.
Yeah, you're out the way. It's actually a little cooler back here.
Uh-huh. You could freshen up over here.
Yep.
Yeah. That would be funny. Like the train's doing whatever and someone goes, what are they doing? And you're back here doing your makeup. That'll work. So the thing you would put is an extra one of those stools. I'll order those. Magnet, super strong magnet will hold those in it easy.
Yeah, super good.
Yeah, and I think they come 2 in a pack, so you'll have another thing that could be. I mean, it could hold
hangers full of stuff, or it could hold cables, I guess, if you had something.
Yeah.
I think you'll find a use for it.
I like the idea of some kind of mount that you can easily pop like that off, but then you can use both hands to
Let's put that on the list.
control.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're like restricted.
Yeah, and I think it would, here we go, where did some of those, here we go. We'll pretend this is it. Yeah,
Yeah, because then I can.
yeah. Yeah, let's do a little video from there when we finish streaming. This is master control. Theoretically, your script could be up here. You're following the script. The camera operator, I wonder, what is this?
It may be some kind of crash
Oh, I bet it is.
holder. That's what I was.
I was just wondering, the other crew member could sit on the stool over here.
Yeah, we can get two stools.
I think two, or if the other one, because then let's just say the camera operator is here, they're not near anything dangerous,
Yeah.
and they could at least be ready for the next camera move, and they're in contact here. What? Dude, this has legs, I think, operationally, considering the space.
Yeah, we just set those lights.
Dude, it's your automatic, like, bring him down, let's bring him down a notch. God, it's killing me. The thing that worries me about the nights is that sound that I couldn't explain.
Yeah.
They cleared up, and then it went away, and it came back on my way. So, I think it's bandwidth. I would say if I had a number one concern right now, it would be bandwidth.
Yeah.
Because this iPhone hasn't overheated yet. That's another concern, right? And do we think that we're sure that it's recording on the discs? Minutes in. What happens if you go to the YouTube channel over there?
Yeah, let me check.
A lighter wide shot. You could also, I think the next test, time for lunch. The next test would be at 720 and 1080.
Yeah.
And I just don't know if the internet will hold 1080, but you've got to get to 720.
Yeah. New channel. Here we go, live stream. Yeah. Here we go.
That's not terrible.
Yeah.
That's really surprising.
It looks better than I thought it would in 480. Right?
Yeah, and the I mean, let me walk around, or why not? Do you mind if you walk around? And kind of walk over like if you're at the grill with that light so we can see you, just hold the phone out for her. Because we don't have a camera on you anymore.
is not bad.
Oh,
That's bad.
it's interesting.
Do you think that's what was happening when you thought maybe it was, because it didn't happen yesterday, but we weren't here until lunch.
Where's the audio? Is it coming out of that? Yeah, I know. Multiple times, several times, and then we put it down, and then it never happened the rest of the day. I'm wondering if there's
I'm glad I got to hear.
wondering if the heat and then a slight breeze is like keeping it there and then blowing it right back into that.
Because maybe it was exasperated by getting caught in that
I wonder if we
container.
just try to turn it. If that, I don't know if there's. I'll go.
No, I'll go out there with you because I think we need to. I'll take the stream out there
Okay.
because it'd be nice to just see how it's doing when I leave this in here
Yeah.
as the Wi-Fi.
Put it by the window. It has better reception.
Well,
I mean, like that's why I put it there because compared to on this side of the trailer.
but I want to because we wouldn't have the router there.
Yeah.
I mean, the router. If we're lucky, we would tape it under here or something.
Yeah.
What it should do is buffer, not kill it. I'm impressed that it actually, I think you did that right there, yeah. I'm impressed that it tried that long in time out. That might just be that they've gotten really good at having shit in that.
Yep. You got enough to go to lunch?
Yeah. Yeah, and let's just see. We're in stream, that's all we do is just click that.